The world is full of mysteries, but some vanishings leave a chill that lingers, you know? The kind that makes you question everything you thought you knew about reality. Tonight, we're diving headfirst into the shadowy abyss of the unknown. Buckle up, Buttercups, because we're about to explore the top 10 most eerie unsolved disappearances. Cases that continue to baffle investigators, fuel endless speculation, and haunt our collective imaginations. These are the stories that keep you up at night, the ones that make you double-check your locks and glance over your shoulder. From vanishing aircraft to entire colonies wiped off the map, we're about to embark on a journey through history's most perplexing puzzles. So, dim the lights, grab your favorite beverage, and prepare to confront the unsettling truth. Sometimes people just vanish, and the answers, well, they might be lurking right around the corner, or they might be lost forever in the swirling mists of time. Let's get spooky. Our first stop takes us to the vast expanse of the Atlantic Ocean, a place where mysteries run as deep as the ocean floor. It's December 5th, 1945, and 5 U.S. Navy Avenger torpedo bombers, known as Flight 19, embark on a routine training mission from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. But what should have been a straightforward exercise turned into a nightmare. The flight leader reported increasingly erratic compass readings and disorientation. Frantic radio transmissions revealed a crew struggling to make sense of their surroundings, their voices laced with confusion and fear. Then, silence. Flight 19 vanished without a trace, along with 14 airmen. A massive search and rescue operation yielded nothing but unanswered questions. Adding to the mystery, a PBM Mariner seaplane dispatched to search for Flight 19 also disappeared, vanishing into thin air with its 13 crew members. The Bermuda Triangle, with its reputation for unexplained maritime disappearances, became forever entwined with the fate of Flight 19. Did they encounter a strange anomaly, a magnetic vortex that swallowed them whole? Or was there something more sinister at play, a force beyond our comprehension? The mystery of Flight 19 continues to fuel speculation, a chilling reminder that even in the vastness of the ocean, some secrets remain hidden beneath the waves. Our journey takes us back to the year 1587, to the shores of Roanoke Island, North Carolina. Here, a group of over 100 English settlers established the first English colony in the New World. Led by John White, the colonists faced a harsh reality, dwindling supplies and tense relations with the native Algonquin tribes. White sailed back to England for supplies, leaving behind his wife, daughter, and newborn granddaughter, Virginia Dare, the first English child born in the Americas. When White finally returned 3 years later, he found the colony deserted. The houses stood empty, the streets deserted. There were no signs of struggle or violence, only a single clue: the word Croatoan carved into a post. The fate of the Roanoke colonists remains one of history's most enduring mysteries. Did they assimilate with the Croatoan tribe, seeking refuge from hardship? Or did they meet a darker fate, victims of disease, famine, or conflict? The silence of Roanoke whispers through the centuries, a haunting testament to the fragility of life in a new and unforgiving world. Now we travel to Adelaide, Australia, where a sunny day at the beach takes a sinister turn. On January 26, 1965, 3 young siblings, Jane, Arna, and Grant Beaumont, vanished from Glenelg Beach, leaving behind only their belongings: towels, clothes, and an empty lunchbox. Despite extensive searches and numerous leads, the Beaumont children were never found. Witnesses reported seeing the children with a tall blonde man, but this individual was never identified. The lack of evidence and the baffling circumstances surrounding their disappearance fueled countless theories, from abduction to accidental drowning. Did they wander off and get lost in the sprawling coastline, succumbing to the elements? Or were they abducted by a predator, their fate shrouded in darkness? The Beaumont children's disappearance remains a chilling reminder that even in seemingly safe and familiar places, danger can lurk in the shadows, snatching away innocence in an instant. Our next stop takes us to the icy wilderness of the Ural Mountains in Russia. In February 1959, a group of 9 experienced hikers, led by Igor Dyatlov, set out on a challenging trek through the unforgiving terrain. But their adventure was cut tragically short. Weeks later, their tent was discovered abandoned, ripped open from the inside. The hikers' bodies were found scattered across the snowy slopes, some partially clothed, others with strange injuries, internal bleeding, fractured skulls, and missing eyes. Soviet investigators concluded that an unknown compelling force caused their deaths, leaving a chilling void in the explanation. Theories range from avalanches to hypothermia to military experiments gone wrong, but none fully explain the bizarre circumstances of the Dyatlov Pass incident. Were they attacked by a mysterious force, a creature of the mountains, or something even more sinister? Or did a fatal accident take a chilling turn, leading to panic and irrational behavior in the face of extreme cold and isolation? The Dyatlov Pass incident remains a chilling reminder that even in the face of human resilience, nature's raw power can unleash chaos and terror. Our journey through unsolved mysteries takes us to the high seas, where a ghost ship sails through the annals of maritime history. In 1872, the American merchant brigantine Mary Celeste was discovered adrift in the Atlantic Ocean, fully stocked with supplies, her cargo intact, but her crew vanished without a trace. The ship was in seaworthy condition, with no signs of struggle or violence. Personal belongings remained untouched, meals were left half-eaten, and the ship's logbook ended abruptly. The Mary Celeste became a symbol of maritime mystery, her empty decks a haunting testament to the unknown perils of the open ocean. Theories abound, from piracy to mutiny to paranormal phenomena, but none fully explain the abandonment of a perfectly sound vessel. Did they encounter pirates, a mutiny, or something even more unsettling? The silence of the Mary Celeste continues to echo through time, a chilling reminder that even in the vastness of the ocean, some secrets remain locked away in the depths. Our next stop takes us to the rugged terrain of southwestern Vermont, a place where shadows linger in the dense forests and whispers of strange occurrences echo through the valleys. The Bennington Triangle, named for its proximity to Bennington, Vermont, has become synonymous with a series of unexplained disappearances. From 1945 to 1950, 5 individuals vanished without a trace within the confines of this enigmatic region. Mitty Rivers, an experienced hunter, disappeared while hiking. Paula Weldon, a college student, vanished from a trail. Frida Langer, a hiker, disappeared after falling into a stream. James Tedford, a war veteran, vanished from a bus. And Paul Jepson, an 8-year-old boy, disappeared from his family's farm. Despite extensive searches and investigations, no conclusive evidence was ever found, leaving behind a haunting sense of unease. Is there a geographical anomaly at play, a vortex that swallows people whole? Or is something more sinister lurking in the woods, preying on the unsuspecting? The Bennington Triangle remains a place of mystery, a chilling reminder that even in the familiar landscapes of our own backyards, the unknown can lurk just beyond the veil of perception. Now we travel to Bavaria, Germany, where a gruesome crime shook a small farming community to its core. In 1922, 6 members of the Gruber family were brutally murdered at their isolated farmhouse, Hinterkaifeck. The victims included Andreas Gruber and his wife Kazelia, their widowed daughter Victoria, her 2 children, Kazelia and Josef, and the maid Maria Baumgartner. The murders were particularly unsettling due to the evidence of the killer's presence days before the actual crime. Footprints in the snow led to the farm but not away, suggesting the killer remained hidden within the house, observing the family. The motive behind the Hinterkaifeck murders remains a mystery. Was it a robbery gone wrong, a personal vendetta, or something even more sinister? The brutality of the killings and the eerie circumstances surrounding the crime continue to haunt the collective memory, a chilling reminder that darkness can infiltrate even the most secluded corners of our world. Our journey takes us to Springfield, Missouri, where 3 women vanished without a trace, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions and shattered lives. On June 7, 1992, 47-year-old Cheryl Levitt, her 19-year-old daughter Susie Streeter, and Susie's friend, 18-year-old Stacy McCall, disappeared from Cheryl's home. The women's belongings remained untouched, their cars were parked in the driveway, and there were no signs of struggle or forced entry. The case quickly gained national attention. But despite extensive investigations and numerous leads, the Springfield Three were never found. Did they willingly leave town, embarking on a new life under different identities? Or were they victims of foul play, their disappearance orchestrated with chilling precision? The Springfield Three's case stands as a chilling reminder that even in the heart of a community, secrets can be buried deep and the truth can remain elusive, leaving families and loved ones forever searching for answers. Our exploration of the unexplained takes us to the shores of Adelaide, Australia, where a man's lifeless body was discovered on Somerton Beach in December 1948. The man's identity remained a mystery, and the case became known as the Tamam Shud case, after a scrap of paper found in his pocket bearing the words Tamam Shud, meaning ended or finished in Persian. The scrap was torn from a rare copy of the Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam, a collection of Persian poetry. The book was later found, along with a coded message written inside its cover. Despite extensive efforts to decipher the code and identify the Somerton man, the case remains unsolved. Was it a suicide note, a spy message, or something more puzzling? The Tamam Shud case stands as a chilling reminder that even in death, some secrets refuse to be revealed, leaving behind a legacy of intrigue and unanswered questions. Our final stop takes us to the Cecil Hotel in downtown Los Angeles, a place with a dark history and a haunting presence. In 2013, 21-year-old Elisa Lam, a Canadian student, vanished while staying at the hotel. Her disappearance sparked a media frenzy after disturbing security footage surfaced, showing Lam acting erratically in a hotel elevator. Weeks later, her body was discovered in a water tank on the hotel's roof. The circumstances surrounding her death remain shrouded in mystery. How did she gain access to the roof? How did her body end up in the water tank? Was it a tragic accident, a suicide, or something more sinister? The Elisa Lam case continues to fascinate and disturb, raising questions about mental health, hotel security, and the dark side of human nature. Did she suffer a mental breakdown, or was there a more sinister explanation for her disappearance? The Cecil Hotel, with its history of suicides and mysterious deaths, adds another layer of intrigue to an already perplexing case. These unsolved disappearances, spanning decades and continents, continue to captivate and terrify us. They remind us that the world is full of mysteries, some of which may never be fully understood. As we delve into these cases, we're left with more questions than answers. Do these vanished souls lurk in the shadows, waiting to be found? Or are some mysteries forever destined to remain unsolved? The truth, like the missing persons themselves, remains elusive, hidden in the labyrinth of time and circumstance. But the search for answers continues, driven by our insatiable curiosity and our deep-seated need to make sense of the unknown. What unsolved disappearance chills you to the bone? Share your theories in the comments below. For more mysterious cases, subscribe for more spooky content. Visit the links in the description to learn more about these disappearances.